He taught me 90% of what I know today. From learning to tefillah, Rebbeim, Nigunim, passing a bat, anything. He taught us Derech Eretz and brought learning to us with interesting games, worksheets. You hear so much today about hands-on learning. He was doing his brilliant methods of teaching over 25 years ago, way before any of this hands-on teaching came out. He wasn't just a teacher to us, he was a father figure. Stern and strict, but sweet and loving at the same time. I had him for only 1 year in 4th grade, and several years later, after my father passed away, and before I was bar mitzvah, he sat with me day in and day out, taught me the Torah and the laning from our bar mitzvah. He bought Benny and I a Game Boy after that, which was a major fad back then, and he loved us and cared for all of us Talmidim. That 1 year was no question in my mind that my greatest year in school, and I excelled in his class more than any other, and took away the most valuable life lessons. To bridge and connect the two names, I'll tell a story I just heard on Monday night after Levi of Rabbi Strux. Rabbi Shmuel texted me this. Rabbi Strux and Rabbi Strux's brother, Rabbi Strux and Rabbi Shmuel's brother-in-law, Chaim Shapiro, who is a Rav in Yeshiva Morristown, were talking on this past Shabbos before he was nifter. And out of the blue, Rabbi Strux tells Rabbi Shapiro that Morristown is a really special place and a really special people live here. But before you moved here to Morristown, talking to Rabbi Shapiro, there was a really special person, a Mahus Adam, Chaim Baron. Of course, Chaim Baron is my father, who certainly was a very special person. Chaim Asher, the second part of his name, is after my father, Al Shalom. These past few days have been a real roller coaster of emotions for me. On one hand, this is something I've wanted for so long. To have a son named after my father, a son to carry on his name, a son to carry on not only taught me, and I could teach him. The amount of joy and happiness I felt when I first saw Yeshaya Chaim Asher, and I still feel now, is something I've always been waiting for. On the other hand, here I am once again, one of the greatest days of my life, and he's not there for my side. He isn't there to see him, he isn't there to hold him, he isn't here to join our simcha. But the happiness of this day, and the happiness of his arrival, certainly trumps the sadness I feel. My father was a person of tremendous Mesiras Nefesh and Emunah, and had a heart of gold. His smile lit up the room when he was there, so some time from here from. My father and Rabbi Strux knew each other very well, and they had tremendous respect and love for one another. They worked tirelessly and endlessly to make the Cheder a success, a place where kids could learn Torah mitzvahs. My father gave his time and money beyond any of us could ever know. We said if payroll was short for the Rebbeim, he would write a check for the balance. And it wasn't just about the money either. He spent time there, interviewed Rebbeim. We worked endlessly to make it the best Cheder could be. The Gemara tells us in Seftanis that Yaakov Avinu lo meis, Yaakov Avinu didn't die. And as long as his children are alive, he is alive. Mazar b'chaim, afu b'chaim. My father and Rabbi Strux might not be with us physically, but the lessons and values they taught us are most certainly alive, and their children are Talmidim. I'll never forget that almost each year on my father's yahrzeit, Rabbi Strux would call me and tell me that today I told my class that it's Gimel Adar, the yahrzeit of a very special person. A person that if not for him, none of us would probably be sitting here today. Now maybe some people in Morristown forgot him, but he never would. And we see from the story from the Shabbos before his P'tira, that he didn't. So my bracha is to Yeshaya Chaim Asher, that you should grow up to emulate those who you are named for. And grow up to be a chassid Yerushalayim and London, and give your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and the whole family true Yidush and Achos. Thank you.